Yes, just so that we got some friendly rivalry going on. We'll see who's going to be the winner at the end of today.
Yep.
And we have game number 1. Detective Hecka on the blue side, Legend on the red. We have Miner and 3 Musketeers being banned out. Opening with a Giant, a very strong statement. Battering ram. Oh, Bomb Tower!
Wow, that is very interesting.
Did that thing get a buff? I don't know. That low like minion though is actually getting
meme structure here.
Meme structure indeed. That Golem, that Giant is actually running in. Now we'll see if it will be stopped there. Okay.
Dragon
is there a zap here? Maybe there's a zap. Yep, there's a zap. Always the counter to Inferno Tech, and this looks really bad as a very healthy Giant.
Wow, that's gonna be a tower
going in. It might just be a tower right here and there, guys and girls. Hecka off to a great start, and that Bandit gonna get sniped as well. The King Tower is out of range, so this Bandit will not be getting anywhere close to that Princess. And Legend is now sitting at 6 elixir to Hecka's 6 elixir. So that tower cost no elixir to take, and that is looking pretty nasty. And again, that bomb tower is going to say no sir to that minion group. And that Ice Golem is going to make short work of them, and not even going to bother to waste a zap there. Who would have thought that Bomb Tower would be making a debut on the first day of the finals?
This is a very interesting choice from Detective Hecka. He knew his opponent is going to play something like the bridge spam, because Legend, he made bridge spam popular. He made it himself for Team Vietnam during CRO, and then he expected him to play it, so he played Bomb Tower, which is very effective against the Battle Ram and all those spam units like Bandit as well. So great choice by Detective Hecka.
Is there a Tornado here?
Now he's forced to use the Giant to block off the Bandit. Wow.
I wonder if his last card is Tornado though.
It will be interesting. I've
Bomb Tower
Tornado
could be cool. Maybe it'd be Bats as well.
Yeah, could be a big spell.
Yeah, it could be a big spell. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I think he was a little bit unhappy with something there, but as far as possible, would like to avoid a remake. At this point, Detective Hecka is in the lead, of course, with only 50 seconds to go. Will Legend be able to pierce the defense? He still has 2 cards unrevealed here, so Legend could be showing something huge here. There we go, that's that Mega Knight. And if we're seeing a big spell, it will be poison. So it's not exactly a big
draw the Mega Knight over. Mega Knight is gonna hit over to
Nope, he died. That's another poison going down on the side here of Legend, and he is going to hold that tower with a 1500 life point total. Looking impossible here to defend, to attack here from Legend's side. He has an Infernal Dragon down, but with this Bomb Tower, I don't see how it's going to be possible to get to this right side within the time limit. So it does look like Hecka might be taking this 1-0 already to start off the series.
5 seconds.
And with 5 seconds to go, this is going to be GG. Game
Hecka.
number 1, good Hecka.
Yeah. Well done, well done. So his deck cycles really fast. He managed to cycle back to his Bomb Tower really quickly to block off the Battle Ram. So very well done to Detective Hecka, the boy from Philippines. Not too sure if he was unhappy with some stuff earlier on.
I think his zap had a little bit of a delay. Drag glitch on the zap, but he's like, you don't really want to call that out, because you're in the head, and it didn't really cost him that much damage. It could have if he waited a little bit too long, but Inferno Dragon was dying anyway, so the zap didn't really matter. But ultimately, in the end, came out on top. Game number 1 goes to him. If you saw that at the end, the referee did give him 1 minute. I think it's a break before we're hopping into the next match.
Choose their new deck. So he could use the same deck. It doesn't matter. They both could change their decks. We don't have any sort of restriction to that. They are up to use.
So long you keep within the ban structure.
Yeah, within the ban rules, which you can't use the 3 Musketeer or the Miner. So I would expect a lot more beatdowns decks, Golem, Giant.
Interesting to run Giant.
So and maybe some Hot Rider deck as well, fast cycle Hot Rider from Legend, because you see that deck that Hecka used earlier on didn't really have a great counter against Hawk. Okay, Bomb Tower counters Hawk, but if it cycles quickly enough, your Hot Rider will always get value because it's only 4
That's
elixir.
why I thought it might have been Tornado. Tornado would have been the alternate counter to a Hawk Rider. You kind of need 2 Hawk counters if you want to beat a Hawk cycle deck, because usually their aim is to out-cycle your defensive cycle. So having Tornado there would have been cool, but you can't really take out poison. Cutting poison means you're vulnerable to a lot of things. And Graveyard is just one of those things that really sucks losing to, especially when you don't have poison for defense. Defensive poison makes Graveyard just a worthless spell.
Speaking of Graveyard, very smart from Detective Hecka as well, because he expected his opponent to actually play Graveyard. He brought Archers. Archers are really good against Graveyard, so really covering his tracks all over the place, knowing
his bases.
Knowing his opponent what he prefers to play, and then counter it appropriately, and that paid off big time.
Alright, here comes game number 2. Yes, Hecka with that one on top of his head. 2 more to go to topple his opponent to go on to the semi-finals, you could say. And Hecka is going to open with Archers, split at the King, and Legend's going to do likewise. Oh, we got ourselves some signature Lava Hound going on here while Legend deploys the Elixir Pump. A very good pump here, actually. The Lava Hound is going to take a while to get over to the other side, and by that time,
this could be a huge,
Legend could drop something huge. Inferno Tower is going to be the answer here, and then immediately Lone Balloon going to come in here. The Ice Grid, it's going to land, and that is going to be...
It's going to be wasted. So pretty good, pretty good. That's 4 to 6.
Yeah, but there's still a pump going on, and what leaving a pump means is that you would probably be cycled into another pump, and that is a problem.
Looks like X-Bow deck by Legend here. X-Bow with Inferno Tower. So we shall see if he will drop it. Yep, there we go. The X-Bow is dropped.
Inferno Tower, Inferno Dragon.
Oh, Inferno Dragon locks onto the Ice Golem instead.
Ice Golem, that is problematic in to say the least. And this
look at the X-Bow getting so much damage on the tower. Is down to 934. Great start by Legend.
Good news for Hecka is there are no big spells on Legend, so if he prevents another X-Bow from coming up here, it could mean that he can avoid the lethal damage, but unfortunately he doesn't have many ground units
as well. He doesn't have big spell, so he can't counter the Elixir Pump. So that is the big risk from Detective Hecka. He doesn't have Minor, doesn't have Poison or Fireball,
and
so
2 very weak ground units.
Yeah, so
he's giving up this tower.
So this looks like a very tough matchup for Detective Hecka. He needs to go all in right now.
If he count the cards, he knows that there are no hard counters to his High Dragon and that's that good reset there. Launches onto the Archers instead, so the Archers are going to have time to distract the Inferno Tower enough, and that would take out the Inferno Tower and allow that big push to come in. But with the pump, man, it is just allowing the Legend to defend non-stop. This
Inferno back to the Inferno Tower already.
Is probably going to drop, but that Zap is going to do very little as that Balloon
so Legend is
going to be toppled here.
1 tower up and looking very comfortable.
Might have
right
an equalizer. A hard counter deck. It's very unfortunate. Sometimes it's just like that. Clash Royale is could end up in the case of rock, paper, scissors, and with him cycling Inferno Tower so fast, it just makes ballooning extra difficult.
There's no point of sending out your Lava Hound as well, because it takes too long to get over to the other side. So you barely touch Legend's tower on the right side. So this game goes to Legend. We are tied 1-1
So effectively this series is ABO3 now. With 1 game up from each player, they now have to win 2 more each. So we got ourselves like we said, in essence, ABO3. So we might be going the distance here. Already 1 win on each side. I am looking forward to 5 full games. I mean, we got a day of activities here in between the matches. We got some surprises for you guys. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but it is going to be exciting. In between the games, it won't just be pros going at it. But right now, Hecka, man, sitting at that 1-1 score, looking really good in game number 1.
Looking really cool as well.
Looking really cool. Now piling on that outer gear. And
so that's an issue for some of the players as well. I believe players like Siaka and Hecka, they usually have problems in under cold condition. In the studio itself, they always ask to increase the temperature so that they could feel their hands better, your reflex will be better. So that could be problematic for Detective Hecka. Actually, to all the players playing today. But this is a big venue. We need the audience to actually hype up the environment, just warm it up, and then get the blood pumping for the players. So
I mean, in that case, it wasn't really a matter of cold fingers. It was just a lack of X-Bow counters. It was a really hard counter to his Lava Hound deck. So there was no way he was winning that one. And
no big spell to counter the Elixir Pump. That was huge. So from the get-go, I think Detective Hecka knew that he had lost that match. It's interesting because he knew that Legend likes to play Pump along with Nova Aaron. Aaron loves to play Pump as well. But not bringing a big spell, that is a huge mistake.
I mean, usually your Lava Hound decks run Lightning or something of the sort.
Yeah, Lightning.
To deal with Infernal Towers. Lightning has been nerfed, but I think you must be ready for Pump. With Minor banned out, it's almost... I mean, yes, you banned out your 3 Musketeers, but there are many ways to run Pump. Expo is one of them.
Golem,
should really be anticipating things like that. So I think running a big spell, very important here. Lightning is my favorite one. If not, at the very least, you gotta run Fireball or Poison to deal enough damage for that Pump to not get full value. But leaving Pumps at full health and running a slow deck is just tough. Now, Hecka is going to go into game number 3 here with Legend. Opening with the Ice Golem, and we're going to be faced with Bats. And oh wow, okay, looking at a Ram here behind that Ice Golem. We'll set that one up. We'll see what the response is. Legend goes with Goblins. Maybe a log coming out here. There we go.
Great log.
Very beautiful log there.
Good Zap by Legend.
Zap is going in, but that's going to do very little. And because of that, he actually got the charge damage as well, because he got stuck behind that Ice Golem. That is some big damage coming in. The Bats a little late, and then Musketeer now is going to just blink away at those Bats. And hey, returning the favor here, going to deploy the Pump, but Legend having a Pump of his own could get punished here because he is low on Elixir, and that Ice Golem is rolling in. The Ram coming as well. Ram cycle could be a problem. Zap maybe.
It's gonna connect again.
That is not gonna do anything. Good
log. Great prediction log.
Already problematic here. Here comes the Hulk Rider. I don't think that's going to do plenty, as there are still Barbarians and a Musketeer that will be looking to do this. Good game indeed. This is looking really bad.
So looks like match point for Detective Hecka with this win in game number 3. Getting that first tower down very early on. Legend didn't have any answer for the Battle Ram.
Very interesting to run Pump in the deck like this. It just doesn't make much sense to run a Pump in the deck like this.
I would have preferred to play something like a Mega Knight here.
He might lose the tower.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a tower. If he had Mega Knight, he could block off that Battle Ram much better than using the Goblins there, because you get locked very easily. But here comes the the P.E.K.K.A as well. So that's a very hard counter for
Detective Hecka. Let's go.
Yep, Detective Hecka with the P.E.K.K.A, looking very comfortable here with 1 minute left, and Inverted Dragon coming out as well.
Skipping Zap actually for arrows.
Huh, interesting. So no big spells again.
Yeah, no big spells, and I don't know why would you run a Pump without any big costing units.
So you just want to swim in Elixir and then cycle very quickly, but unfortunately, can he get something out of this? Can he get something?
It's possible he does.
But the P.E.K.K.A there is going to block off their Hot Riders, so I don't think so. 30 seconds left. Another Evil Dragon coming out. Evil Dragon locks onto the
Not looking
P.E.K.K.A.
too hot here. The Musketeers are going to come in. You got yourself 20 seconds. It could happen if the Hot Rider gets too lucky, hits in. We'll have to... This has to be played with such finesse that it's almost bordering on the impossible. But now threatening ultimate 3-crown lethal here is a Legend.
Wait. The Hot Rider is gonna get the tower, but
Hot Rider gets the tower, but he might get 3 crowns here. It is the trade-off. No, he just extended the game. He survives at 900 hit points. Detective Hecka tried to go for the close on that 3 crown. Might have just given Legend a way out. But it's still a 2-minute timer that could be run down here. We'll have to see if Hecka throws this. It might be pretty bad for him, morale-wise. So let's see here. The poise is coming in. He's going to get some mad value, already down to 1600. Is he going to try and push for 3 crown lethal though? I'm not sure.
There we go. The Battle Ram and the Goblins. Predictive
arrow there. Arrows. Zap going in. The King Tower focusing really badly. It gets rammed in. The Barbarians go in, and that's going to be 3 freaking crowns. Nice gamble there from Hecka. Go for that finish, and he did get it paid off. Gets more crowns for his crown chest as well. Clan's going to thank him for that. Legend goes down 2-1, match point to Hecka. Can he bring it to game number 5? I think this one was more of an even matchup. The Pump very unnecessary, but even matchup. Yeah.
So very confident play there from Detective Hecka, giving away his tower, knowing that he have the capability to take down Legend's King's Tower. So I would say his confidence seems to be back up again despite the setbacks during the regular season and the King's Cup. He went to King's Cup in Atlanta, didn't fare very well there due to technical issues. He was disqualified, but seems like he's back at his best. When we saw he was had really good runs during the second and third week as well, topping the table.
Yeah.
That was the Hecka that we saw, and then it just...
And that's the Hecka that matters today.
Yeah.
That's all that
that's right,
matters.
that's right.
Doesn't matter what you did in the past, so long you get that first place today, you put on that crown, you're going to London.
Yeah.
London, baby, and $6,000 as well.
Yeah.
That is pretty darn sweet. I mean, 6,000 US dollars goes a long way wherever these guys are from.
Yeah.
Vietnam, Philippines, Taiwan, big money anyway. Even big money for us. I mean, what am I talking about? $6,000 is a lot of money, guys,
and
for a mobile game as well.
And if you're going to London, you are getting prize money as well. Even if you don't finish top 8, you still get some money from the top 16.
Yeah.
So there
more
will be
money.
More money. More money.
More money. A free trip
to London.
All like like Tali said. Best part about this is not a business trip. It's just a game.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Match point 4. Detective Hecka. Can Legend pull it to a game 5? Let's find out. Minor. 3 Musketeers banned out. We open with Goblins here for Hecka, and Bats are going to be the response. Legend eats away at that aggression.
All right.
Immediately a pump goes down. How does Legend punish?
Legend's gonna punish it with Hot Rider.
Let's see what
I don't think he got
counter
a
is.
Hecka.
This is looking
Hecka
nonsense.
is late.
Yep.
Hot Rider gets 3 hits.
3 hits in. The log
Yep.
does that minimize damage. Already down to 1,300. I hope that pump was worth it, friend. We'll have to see.
Shaking his head there, Detective Hecka. Not a great start, but
Princess without
does have
log,
the-
it could be problematic.
yeah.
Let's see if Zap.
Legend does.
Arrows. Okay, so once again, prioritizing arrows. This Ice Golem's going to take this P.E.K.K.A for a ride.
Oh, mini P.E.K.K.A.
Baby P.E.K.K.A coming
Looks
out
like-
here. Oh, gets chopped down.
Yeah.
And now that Hawk Rider could be coming in as well. It could be problematic. It has to be careful.
Locks
Freezes
with the
up,
Ice Golem.
locks it, but you know that little girl on the right side, she's causing problems.
Yeah. Forced to use the Goblin there.
Forced
Hot
to
Rider is
Goblins.
coming in.
Oh,
Oh, he
even
decided to
pumps
pump.
up.
There's gonna be a tower.
That's going to be a tower indeed. Oh, man. I really hope it's what I think it might not be a tower. If the Musketeer gets
so
shot,
close.
okay, 500.
Yeah.
It's still in.
Yeah.
It survives double fireball, I think. At this, my math is really bad here.
I'm not sure why Legend not rocketing that new Elixir pump. He might live to regret that now that Hecka have huge Elixir advantage. With the P.E.K.K.A down, that's 7 plus
Maybe
6,
he doesn't have
7
it.
plus 7, 14. This deck from Legend does
Smells like a rocket.
yeah,
deck,
smells like a rocket. I do use it from time to time, and interesting choice not to rocket it. Maybe he wants to rocket things that are coming in with the breach spam.
Possible.
Just
That
pull
Ice
them
Golem.
all together.
Yeah.
Is the rocket coming? There we go. Is he gonna miss the
misses the ramp.
Miss the ramp.
Oh, Legend, you might have just put an end to your career here in the CCGS as he does take massive damage on that tower.
No.
Tower goes down. The Zap just not in time here. Now Hecka, the new breath of life after that disastrous start, is going to be enjoying himself there. But it will be a tower trade, but the incoming push that's coming onto Legend might not might see the end of his King Tower. Okay, going on the right side. This P.E.K.K.A now getting distracted by the Hog. Interesting.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, moving
So
on.
P.E.K.K.A is going... Oh, no, P.E.K.K.A is going back to the right side.
This is a bug. Feels like a bug to me, but hey, P.E.K.K.A does what P.E.K.K.A wants. Let's see, Musketeers move on in as well.
Goes
Rocket
right.
could go right in between.
Oh.
Yep, it does take the Musketeer and
Great value there.
get the Musketeer and the pump. Doesn't do any lethal
Wow,
damage.
two
There's double
P.E.K.K.A.
P.E.K.K.A and there's no
my.
item. No Inferno Dragons here for Legend. So let's see him deal with two P.E.K.K.A s. I don't think he can. This looks really bad. Oh no, he distracts one.
Okay. Pulling the P.E.K.K.A away.
Oh, the Ice Spirit.
Oh,
nicely
great Ice
done.
Spirit there.
Nicely done there.
And P.E.K.K.A is still going around
This
the world,
P.E.K.K.A
but the
is
Hot
just-
Rider will be met by another P.E.K.K.A by Detective Hecka.
Yep.
So
This
still-
Ice Golem, man, has let this P.E.K.K.A
But-
ride a nose.
no Elixir advantage here now from Detective Hecka.
Two P.E.K.K.A s on the board.
Yeah, two P.E.K.K.A on the board.
Feels good.
Feels good. He
Alright.
could actually drag the P.E.K.K.A away again by dropping Ice Golem on the other side of the tower, but will he decide to do so?
He has to answer this P.E.K.K.A on the left, though.
But decided to tank the mini P.E.K.K.A instead. That was a very bad choice from Legend, rushing it. So this could be GG. Legend, he
Legend
could be...
is in a lot of trouble.
a
The
lot of
rocket
trouble. I
could
don't-
come in to save his life. It could. I say it could. Mini P.E.K.K.A is
Mini
distracted
P.E.K.K.A
by
distracted
big
by
P.E.K.K.A.
P.E.K.A. Oh my god.
Oh, the ramp doesn't go in because the
Oh.
Ice Golem blocked the
He
P.E.K.K.A
actually
line of sight.
defended that. That's
Defended.
amazing.
All right, amazing stuff here. He steals arrows coming in.
Hot Rider gets one shot.
Yeah, Hot Rider gets one shot. Every shot counts. 2 minutes to go with double elixir. It almost feels like we're in that challenge, and Hecka decides to put down some investments.
Oh, he's gonna pump now.
Yeah, he's going to pump
And
up.
Will Legend respond with a rocket? No, he's not gonna respond with a rocket. He's just gonna go all in with this.
You gotta try. You gotta try. That log coming in now. It's gonna knock down that princess. Take out that mini P.E.K.K.A as well. The rocket coming in. It's gonna do some big damage though.
Wow.
He's 2 cycles away from victory, so he's gonna have to play this one right. Detective Hecka, with this boost from this pump, he has to close this game because 2 rocket cycles will close that game out. And yeah, he doesn't want to go down to that.
Best taken out by the Ice Golem.
Yep, you're going in full force. That elixir pump advantage really kicking in, and there you go.
It connects to the tower. There is gonna be a tower. Oh no.
And there's a P.E.K.K.A
Legend
to worry
is
about.
in trouble. Legend is in big trouble. That's gonna be it. Detective Hecka advanced Legend, rubbing his face in disbelief.
Yeah, man.
Oh my.
Hecka, man, made a late game decision to invest in some elixir.